My name is Kelly Kruse, and I'm an artist. For my entire life, I've been aware of a deep longing in my soul. This longing feels like a kind of homesickness, but for a place I haven't seen. I've always been drawn to art making as a way to fulfill that longing. I've had a desire to creatively express myself for as long as I can remember. As a child, I painted, I wrote poetry, I shaped things with clay, and even went to school for classical music. Along with my deep longing, I began to experience depression at a young age, and it's something I've wrestled with on and off throughout my life. I've always wondered if my sensitivity to that longing opened another gap in my soul, a sensitivity to pain that comes with the longing. In my 20s, I was in graduate school for music, and something in my life changed. I encountered the living God in a powerful way. It was like waking up from a dream, and it changed my life. It has led me to radically reorient my understanding of why I have that insatiable longing in me. You see, I think that God makes all of us with a memory of perfect relationship with Him. This is the place I'm homesick for in my soul. It was in the beginning, but I can't access the beginning. I believe that at the end, God will draw me to Himself, but I'm here, in the middle, longing for Him. I began to paint in response to this longing. The painting always went along with contemplation of God and the study of His Word. These paintings are my worship, and this worship has become my work. My work is sacred. I often refer to myself as a liturgical artist. Liturgy comes from a Greek word that means public worship, and I want to share my liturgy with you. In the church, liturgy is rhythmic and seasonal. I want to worship in that rhythm with you, to dream with you, and to hope together with you throughout the seasons. Art making is not for the faint of heart. People regularly seem surprised that I could make a living doing it. It is certainly challenging. Just like many other artists, I can never guarantee that the hundreds of hours I pour into art making each month will sustain my practice financially. So I teach music and art, and I take on extra work to help pay the bills, just like many other working artists. I'm very grateful for this extra work. Teaching keeps me fresh and gives me the opportunity to interface with younger artists and musicians. But all excellent work needs time and space. Any artist can tell you that it's challenging to make great work in the margins of your life. But few art-making practices can fully sustain their creators financially. Despite these challenges, I've been pursuing a full-time studio practice for 5 years. I've been blessed with awesome collectors, and I've met some incredible people who believe in me and my work. I've been exhibiting my work in galleries and institutions for 3 years. I sell my original work in these shows as a result of commissions and directly to collectors online. I'm currently working on my 10th body of work, Geheimnis. I'm excited to begin to take the next big steps in my career, and that includes taking on some larger projects with more time and risk involved. Throughout the centuries, great sacred art has been supported by patrons. A patron is defined as a person chosen, named, or honored as a special guardian, protector, or supporter. Many of the greatest works of sacred art in the world were supported by patrons. A few examples include the Sistine Chapel by Michelangelo, which was funded personally by Pope Julius II. Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, which was funded by Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan. Mozart's Requiem, which was funded by a nobleman named Count Franz von Walsegg. And Tchaikovsky's incredible liturgy of St. John Chrysostom, which was funded by his patroness of 13 years, Madame von Meck. Now, I may not be Michelangelo, but I am dedicated to my work. I believe in the importance of ideas and images to culture, and I want to create sacred work rooted in theological ideas that can contribute to the contemporary theological imagination. And to do this, I need patrons. Patreon has created an easy way for artists to connect with patrons, and I would be honored if you would support me on this platform. Your support would mean that I could potentially hire an assistant, teach less, and dedicate more work hours to creating liturgical creative material, from paintings to a seasonal e-magazine, to realizing one of my greatest dreams, creating a complete illuminated psalter. You can support me for as little as $2 per month, and in return you'll get access to behind-the-scenes videos that give you a glimpse into my process, the ideas behind my work, and conversations about how I plan my art and exhibition calendar. You'll also get sneak peeks into upcoming exhibitions that are more in-depth than what you'd see on my Instagram or YouTube account. Medium support tiers receive perks like early access to flash sales and digital e-magazines, and even physical print rewards. The highest tiers offer commissioned original artwork, exclusive one-on-one studio tours, and discounts for flash sales and my Etsy shop. I'm incredibly grateful for those of you who support me already by purchasing artwork, following along with me on social media, and commenting and emailing your encouragement. I truly could not pursue my calling as an artist without your love and support. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Art making is definitely a partnership between the artist and those who appreciate their work, and I'm so grateful to have you along with me on this journey. I truly could not do what I am called to do without your love and support, and for that, I'm so grateful.